Give us an idea, a definition, or the context in how you're using rootability here.
Well, I do something similar at the end of every Major League Baseball, NFL, and NBA season of like doing the tortured fan base rankings. The ones that have the fans that have been through the most, the ones that I think deserve a championship the most. So I always try to do it for Sweet 16. Obviously, a little different because college basketball has more teams. But what you're really looking for, you're looking for teams that have had a lot of success but have never quite broken through. A team that's never won a championship or has made a bunch of Final Fours and come really close, or a smaller team that's always tried to break through and never made it, or in lieu of that, just a team that has really individually on that team likable players. It's an ineffable idea, but I have to tell you, I have a very specific chemistry that produces a formula that gives 100% scientifically accurate, indisputable results.
All right. Can't wait to see which team falls in the number one spot. But let's begin near the bottom. And you mentioned Duke's not there, so you don't have to hate on Duke, but maybe there are some other blue bloods, and we've got plenty there still in the mix. The likes of North Carolina, and you have Kentucky, you have Kansas. Where's their rootability?
Yeah, this list is always a little bit more difficult to do when Duke is not in the Sweet 16. They're just having an automatic bye game at number 16 every year. But unfortunately, because we all had the collective fun experience of watching someone beat them in the second round, to me that's a round where you're putting either Kansas, putting either North Carolina or Kentucky. This year I went with North Carolina number 16. The teams that make it all the time are by definitions the ones that are a lot less fun to watch go a long way. The stories aren't exciting. You think of North Carolina as an example. They've won like 2 championships in the last 10 years, and no one remembers those years. The only teams that people remember those years are the teams like My Illini that lost to them, or Michigan State that lost to them. North Carolina is, if they won another championship, it'd be like, yep, good for you. North Carolina won another one. I think that, and I think Kentucky is something similar. Though I put North Carolina at number 16, if just because, hey, what's going on with the NCAA investigation again? I feel like every year I keep waiting for that to fall, and like it was a pretty massive scandal. So I think that has to be accounted for too. So I had North Carolina 16 just because we see them in the tournament every year, and to see them win another championship, I think is they're definitely a team that whoever they're playing is going to be the underdog. And we love rooting for underdogs, so I think North Carolina is a good foil in that regard.